So, what the fuck are you doing here? Now everyone is like, making claims and, the earth is this, the earth is that, and the truth is, none of us actually know what this guess is. Lately I've gone in, not lately, it has been years, where I've been thinking this place has holographic properties to it. There is a narrative in science when they say that, the properties of the brain itself seem to exhibit holographic properties because we see the world, as you see now in this 3D context, in our minds. How it's done, science will tell us one way or the other, but they don't really know how it's done. They say it's an linear projection and you need one screen in the back of your head. It's how you interpret reality and consciousness, but the truth is they don't know. What I think is going on is that it is a sort of, in a word for it, it would be, I guess they could say the simulation. There's some sort of technology at play here. How do I know this? Because of the mathematics involved. Underground will tell you everything is like it's synchronized to numbers. And pi and, Fibonacci sequence, these things cannot be by accident. So I really do think that there's intelligent design behind it all. Hey bro.
Hi Martin.
Welcome.
I went in the other one, they already knew that I should be here.
Yeah, man. Welcome. Welcome. So my mission is like, I talk about research, first of all I was years talking about a flat earth, and then everybody wanted to, I've debated everything from quantum physicists, you name it, and they all come out with exactly the same bullshit, time after time after time. I'm not making the claims, they are, and they don't even know their own model. Every single time it was embarrassing, you guys don't know fucking shit about shit. It's embarrassing. So I thought, because of the nature of the debate, it's an opposition, yeah? So again, I was having a reaction to that, getting really into it, what I notice a lot, especially with the flat earth, is they get mad fanatical. Yeah, I just went to a flat earth meeting in Bournemouth 2 months ago, man. Yeah, a flat earth fucking British. I was one of the first in the world to fucking bring this shit up. There must be half a dozen people talking about flat earth in 2015, yeah, and they didn't even know who I was. Do you know why? Do you know why? Because I went into antiquity, I went into architecture, mud floods, and because they only look, I get literally flat earth channels in America, Caribbean people like that hating on me because I never stayed in the flat earth and just looked at that, I looked at
You started your own language,
Well, I'm in the Urban Dictionary for a couple of things in the Urban Dictionary. Flat earth.
You discovered so many things.
Yeah. So that was another thing. So I just got taken to America, right? I got treated like a king the whole time I was there. And the whole object of me being there was they wanted to get me to go to Coronado Beach, sit on a table with some unbelievably powerful person. I don't want to go into details, just don't want to give you all fucking nightmares. But they were offered me everything. Yeah. Yeah.
Sell your soul. Go on, do it, man.
And they wanted my intellectual content. They can't think for themselves. There's two types of people here, okay? There's the creative people. The people, the minds that put all of this shit together. And then there's the people who just consume what the creators put here. So what I find is, especially in sort of the world of media or YouTube or Hollywood, is they're really short content providers. They haven't got anyone to invent genres. They haven't got anyone there with imagination. So that's what they wanted. They wanted to use my work. And that's my life's work. I've never even made a video, 2,000 fucking videos. Yeah, that's a start. Not a start. My work. Yeah, that's my testament. That's my life's work. Yeah. So they wanted my creative content.
Yeah. What did they offer you? How much did they offer you?
It didn't have to offer me. Where I was in a place that I didn't even know existed. It was the movie set for Sunlight Be Hot with Marilyn Monroe. I mean, this place was just the most unbelievable place I've ever set my eyes on, right? And it was like, when I believe that when say Martin Luther King, when he done that I Have a Dream speech, and he says, and I've been to the top of the mountain, and I know what top of the mountain he was on about that fucking table. So, needless to say, I came back to Britain, skinked, back to fucking my console flat in Ely, really fucking happy. I felt so proud of myself, I felt so good, I felt proud of my girlfriend, because she couldn't fuck off tablet as well. It's like, you know, I'm not better than this, I'm not fucking, I don't give a fuck, I don't want any of it. Possessions possess you, yeah? I'm looking to get rid of all my shit, I don't want any of it. You know, I'm moving around, yeah? Because basically,
What shit, man? You live in a council house in Cardiff.
bro, I'm hardly there.
But like you on about like giving away your stuff like you're someone anyway in the first place who hoards all that. It's not really a narrative anyway, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like what your input is, as far as I can see, is like the massive like creativity and like your intellectual like shit, you know.
Yeah.
So that is the priceless bit, you see, and that is what only you can provide of that particular type.
Yeah, so what they do is they try to gaslight me and they try to come at me constantly with shill channels, this, that, the other, you know, Simon down, make a video.
Oh,
You'll have 250,000 views a day later.
I would kill
Yeah.
someone, bro.
So I get all of that, but like I did get it, like literally connected to it. It was making me ill. So I'm gonna fuck you all up in my head, you know? And that's by design. Now, after going back from America, seeing things for what they are, listen, I stayed on a positive intent. I'm going to fuck off anything, and I'm going to be selfish here as well, anything negative that comes at me, yeah? I did it this morning, didn't I, Steve?
No.
Yeah, I did a little bit. This is the reason why. It's because, apart from getting in a flow state, and what I said is breaking patterns, so I just spent like most of this year just moving around. But back and forth America twice, and in between when I came back, you're making the next one, go here, go there, yeah? So, this place, you can't just say, like, I don't actually say, oh, I want a amount of money. I want to do this, I want to do that. Because this place doesn't recognise money, it's the emotion beyond money it recognises. It doesn't know, the fucking simulation doesn't know what cash is, it knows what the emotion behind it is, the currency. So rather than set yourself an amount, first you've got to know what you're going to do with it. Because most people is, oh, I'm going to buy scratch cards, I'm going to win $1 million, and then once they get it, most of them, 90% of them, will just fucking destroy themselves anyway, because they won't know what to do with it. So first thing is a plan of what you can do with money to help the whole. But then, I'm not with the collective. And do I want to help them? After all of that fucking weird shit the last 2 years, I'm done. I'm done. It's all out. I'm done. Okay? And not only that, with the collective, okay, so this is a nanny state, you know, you only got a fucking cough and they just give you everything in this country, you know, they give everything to everyone. It's not the same in America, it's a nanny state, and that is what I desire. So you do never aspire to what your true human potential is. They keep us down at lower vibrational qualities, okay, when we are literally Superman and Superwoman, okay? When we literally find out our true abilities and break away from it, we can do whatever we want. We set our intent to whatever goal we want, and it will be there. You can't just think about that as a place you want to be. You've got to think about who is going to help, who is worthy, and then get beyond. Because I've been putting my love out there, like willy-nilly, with the collective, and I found out what their true intentions were, and they didn't give a fuck about me. So I'm not doing that anymore, I've been through something there. So I've changed my mind, if you like, my perspective at the way I see reality. Now, I see it for what it is. Now I know, okay, there's them and there's us. We are a very small percentage, okay? Now, I haven't been able to be in the collective any part of my life, yeah? I've always looked different, you know. I was a dark kid in British white school, you know, I was like, you know, back in the spinning days, and, you know, things was weird in Britain back then, yeah? So, I had a different sort of lifestyle. I had an alternative lifestyle. My father was a captain in the merchant navy, so I would be on the ships and travelling on the ships and coming back to the life I would tell no one about my life. And it was exactly the same as the war, as I found out later in life. That most of the kids in my class, except for 1 or 2 friends that I had, one girl in particular, and the other kids, okay, were spiteful bastards, okay? they would always be really happy to fucking, Matty, Nika did it, and grass me up, okay? Everyone was, you know, I used to like hitch a lot, yeah? And then, the whole class would just fucking grass me up. So, Matty, this whole, so it's that same mentality of people grouping together with a collective against the people that aren't in the collective. A bit like a sketch in the Matrix movie when you're in clubs and everyone else just comes against. Yeah, and they will. And what I found is breaking away from the collective, okay, is tricky. It's tricky because you need it for little bits and that. And something else that I did as well was, you mentioned it just now, I got into stuff into the free-man movement. And thought, well, fuck it, yeah? We're all paying taxes, they're printing more money they want, nobody should be paying taxes. They're just fucking gaslighting us, this is an enslavement mechanism. No shit, okay? And then it occurred to me, hang on a minute, what's my place in all of this? So, I found that in America, when I went there, these people in America, yeah, they think I'm fucking damn sight more than the people in Britain. I don't know what they think of me there, they get weird. I don't know what's going on. And I wish to God that I knew what was going on, okay? I've come back to Britain now with a new philosophy. Now, I took elements of this philosophy from the greatest philosopher of the 20th century, one of the most intelligent women of the 20th century, Ayn Rand. Now, Ayn Rand, although she's a genius, she's a bastard. Okay? She's a bastard of a human being. No, she's a racist, she's a bastard, she's got a lot of bad things. But the philosophy she's worked on since childhood is the correct data. And it's this, is that we are not God's keepers. Okay? That's what they tell you. They tell you that, you know, oh, we got to help everyone in the collective. No, 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 no. You've got to help yourself, put yourself right. You've got to lead by example. You can't be helping no fuck and giving your love away when you can not even loving yourself. You don't need to talk about all the shit that's happened in the past. Because this is where everyone's at, yeah? They're recurring. All of that fucking trauma that they put us through in the past. Again, MP Ultra. Again, mind control. Yeah? If you can't get beyond that, you can have great difficulties. You just got to close it off, cut it off, and only deal with what we have got, which is the now. And we always got the now. Okay? That's all we will ever have at this moment. So you just got to live it. You've got to make the most of it. For me, being outside of the collective has been tricky, like I said, but you know, I'm the type of person who can hear their thoughts. You know, they're not saying it, but I can fucking hear it, and I can see it in your eyes. I know what you're thinking, I know what you're saying, so I'm not going to do that. I love. Okay. Yeah. So it is tricky. I'm guessing a lot of people, you know, they like to moan about this because they're in the death cult. So it's, oh, it's been a year since she died. Let me put photos all over Facebook. We all have a crying out again. Yeah? This is some fucking weirdness, yeah? I'm sure the person wouldn't really want that in their life, unless they were in the death cult too, and they really enjoyed this shit. I find it, like, really, you know, am I being unkind? Because I don't want to fucking know? No, because there's no such thing as death. That's a fucking bouncing baby back in fucking somewhere else in the realm I know. Yeah? The appetite is shot. It's going on. This is how I see it, yeah? We come back.
Are you going to go to the light or the dark when you die?
I think all of that is a psyop as well.
Yeah, well, you pick one. We don't get a choice.
I don't think there's any of that, bro. No, I think if whatever they tell us is not there.
One thing they say about alcoholic experiences, it didn't beat them. Some people see, like in the West, they'll see Jesus, and in India they'll see Vishnu, so therefore, if it's through the own body, it's still being affected by that, some of the program.
Right, okay, I'll stop there.
They didn't die.
So they've got Vishnu, you've got, so it's culturally for each person in their different part of the world. Right, okay, we have that. Now, stop there. All is mind. How can you not be? People say, oh, well, I don't think we are simulating, I don't think we are manifesting this realm. Well, I think that the fucking placebo effect definitely proves that we are all mind. Because the belief of this place, if you've got belief strong enough, you can make anything happen. People move mountains.
I've got a magic wand with a fucking 4 kilo to make anything happen on the phone.
On January the 1st this year, I went through a life-changing thing. I met someone, so I put a little quote in my wallet, 3 words, and then I told no one. Now I'm afraid my girlfriend 22 weeks pregnant.
Oh,
I thought become a father.
You called it?
He's got a 4-year-old girl that I loved the bits when she was born.
Make me hair stand like that. Good lad.
I manifest
Make me
it.
fucking hair.
Manifested the problem.
Manifesto. Well, manifest starts with M-A-N, man.
Well, you could get woman fest, but we won't go there. But, yeah, the placebo effect is a powerful thing. You know, there's some evidence of, you know, so illness and disease. Okay. Now, everyone that I come in contact with, yeah, in America as well, the whole of America is run on this health system thing. Okay, where everyone is predictively programmed into being ill. All of the billboards, if you've got this wrong with you, you've got that wrong with you, you've got that wrong with you. No, I used to have an auntie once who used to read a medical journal, okay? And she'd read and she's like, yeah, I think I got that. Yeah, because of the nature of the consciousness and the placebo effect, she just literally give herself an illness. And that's how it works. We just encountered that when they just fucking psyop the entire human fucking species, okay? Into fucking marketing, a common fucking cold. Okay? So, well, we're treated, isn't it? So, I have people coming at me about the war, and I'll just say, what fucking war? Because I haven't got a telly, I haven't watched telly in so many years, I don't even know what to use, I know nothing about world affairs, and do you know what? I don't want to, because I know this shit's not happening, okay? Yeah, I don't want to go into the details of what's happening in Israel and this, but this is an ongoing thing. They just like to play on the media, so, you know, it's the perpetual war from the media that Big Brother talks about. So all of the wars, all of the psyops, all of the terrible things that they're saying, and all of the things on the internet, let's have a look at them. So there's the Ken things. Yeah?
What about Maui?
Huh?
Maui.
What about it? Oh yeah, Maui. Well, I was actually, my presentation will be later. I'll talk about elements of that a little bit later. So how many things do we actually know for sure? 5G towers.
They are the ones in Cardiff, are awful.
There's birds sat all over them, bro. The only time I see birds on it,
We don't let you YouTube. They're all
how
over
do
it.
you know, right, that that's not helping this realm? You know, what I think is this, right?
Birds aren't real, are they?
I talked about it in San Diego as part of my presentation.
What's in
Is-
realm? Real.
Go on.
No, at least you're in it.
I think
You're in it.
the battery needs changing.
It's
Okay?
alright.
Consciousness is running on half bat, okay? It's on energy saving modes. And what I'm talking about is the sun. The sun is on LED. When it was always on sodium, it was red. Now it's on energy saving mode. And that goes to consciousness, which is why everything is half-assed now. Consciousness before was, if you just look at the handwriting, the architecture, what we were literally in only 120 years ago, it's mind-blowing. They can't do anything like it. They can't even put a light
They
in
must
it
have
now.
lived longer, haven't they? To be able to get that skill, though, to have that level of skill to carve that building, they didn't carve everything, obviously. To even conceive, draw the fucking building, let them build it.
It's just their minds were working
They
on
must have
their
been
levels.
old, they must have lived longer, right? You can't get that information over.
I just think they've just been
80
done
years.
down since the 1900s. You know, in my narrative, you know, we think that this place is reset. The evidence certainly shows, and they are telling us in contemporary music, they're telling us, you know, in history actually, you know, the Bible, you know, it's got a reset narrative with Genesis and Noah's flood. So it would seem that, you know, the 1800s are so fucking anomalous scientifically. There's evidence that there's no one around in the mid-1800s, that all of the cities seem to be empty. And then everyone just shits out of nowhere around the 1880s now. Yeah, there's the narrative for orphan trains, you know, I don't know if any of you know about this, but it's large. Amount of yeah,
They say you know toilets and some of those ancient
Well,
buildings.
That's
Because
So
they
what-
didn't shit, they didn't
what-
kill, they were just eternal.
well, what do you make of that then?
Well, I
are
think we
toilets
didn't
in,
race
say,
altogether.
USA?
That's what I think we are.
No toilet.
We've been bred to be shit. That's what we are.
Yeah, toilet.
Before they
It's
did,
straight,
they
it's
just
weird.
a lolly. They want to take the energy out of the sun.
Sun
Yeah.
gate.
We're going
They
through a
got
battery
gone.
change.
But they
And that is
changed
gonna
us. And
happen.
who changed us?
We need
Nephilim.
What evidence you got for Archons and
Oh, you don't know.
Nephilim? What a Nephilim from planet
What
fucking
evidence
X
have we got?
We're chimeras, though, aren't we? We've been tinkering.
Aliens.
Yeah,
We were tinkering with
There's
anybody.
animal bits.
Yeah,
We are chimeras. We're being tinkered with now. They're not too bit recent.
Yeah, we do see that with the mission.
Hijack.
Consciousness.
Well, it's net. Clear there, I'm
Because
taking
I tell you
action.
what, when we were, do you know in the Renaissance pictures, we see us all
There,
lit up.
the noble times about
People were
£6
doing,
or something, yeah?
people were more mystical, they were doing magical things. The whole, premise of existence was around magic, and was around, vibrational stuff, and all of this phonetics came in, with the advent of the King James Bible, everyone started speaking the same language, spells.
Yeah, maybe we did speak, maybe we were telepathic.
We were. That's what it is. Now let me tell you, I watched the Twilight Zone black and white one a couple of weeks ago. It was a brilliant fucking episode, right? This girl, she's mad psychic, right? She can hear everyone's thoughts. And they get her into a one-room schoolroom, right? Again, with that narcissistic fucking school teacher, false narratives, fucking dinosaurs, fucking evolution, big fucking whack. Indoctrination. And it's only a one-room schoolroom back then, okay? And what you find is all of the kids were acting like I just told you, ugly. They were ugly-minded towards her. Eventually, right, they kept going on and she just kept losing the psychicness. So I kept thinking, they kept trying to break me in school. I was painting every day, they were all gaslighting me, because I was fucking psychic. And I really do think that they literally, because of the dumbing down and the de-education, I think that they're taking psychic abilities away from children.
Have you ever heard of the done system?
Yeah, they did it in Wales.
Is that some magic thing or something?
Well, that was used in the Inquisition. They used to put it on people in the Inquisition, right?
Okay.
But in Wales, we got the the Welsh knot, which was a method of punishing kids for speaking their own language back in the 50s and 60s.
Anyone writing left-handed?
And left-handed. My mother was left-handed, and she got punished in school.
Well, Welsh people couldn't write left-handed.
Is it true that Welsh is related to Hebrew or something? Or similar?
Well, that is
What was
the
Ross
narrative.
saying there? Was Hieroglyphs?
Well, I'll just talk about that. So this guy Ross, who I was friends with, he died last year. Hidden Histories, Britain History.
Gorgeous.
Amazing man, right? Yeah. So he took on the work of Wilson and Blackhead, right? And Wilson and Blackhead talk about like King Arthur, Jesus Christ, and we went to some of the places like. So basically, the narrative is that, according to Wilson and Blackhead, who died last year, is Jesus Christ is King Arthur, and Jesus Christ was born by. And that Joseph Hammerfeil is buried, Jesus' cousin, in the Castle Bronx in New Park. You went to see it. And all of this narrative that is around the Bible and the Hebrews has all happened here. And there is evidence that the Hebrew language is the Welsh language. The Hebrews disappeared off the face of the earth, but I've got a book as well called Hieroglyphics. And it's cipher, which is the Welsh language. It's got less vowels, so with the Phoenicians.
I think, the word Hebrew, like Hebrew is like, Hebrew is like, it's like a war, isn't it? If you're spelling words. Like Hebrew, like Hebrewing a spell, isn't it?
Never thought about that.
Right, yeah.
But all language is a spell, isn't it?
That Dave Murphy thing about you being born speaking Paleo Hebrew.
Can be, or it could be tea.
Sorry?
Brew with the beer.
Brew with the beer.
Making a brew.
Or it can be tea. Brew. Hebrew.
I actually read in a book about psychedelics being Jesus Christ. And it's literally honed in cathedrals, and all the Christmas, the red and white narrative is like...
Have you heard of the prison moral cycle? It's a biochemical process in the body where every month.
Yeah, once a month it secretes.
But it's basically, at the physical level, it's about the ideal time, but obviously at the energetic level, it's about the Kundalini mind.
I know this from me, it's peaks and troughs. I mean, the magic's fucking there, and then other times, I'm like, fucking, what happened next?
Light bulb.
Everyone says they practice it, they manifest more.
So you're looking at cathedral doors.
It's much power, really.
Yeah, as well. Yeah, it's a mushroom. Honest to God, I didn't realise how much of it is encoded into our reality, It's this psychedelic narrative. But it makes sense with, the shit that come out of the Bible, the scribes and stuff, they're all in caves tripping it and sort of writing all this stuff down. It sounds like a cinema. I got into dead trouble. I had the biggest Christian American TV station in the world. coming at me, yeah, saying I was the Antichrist and shit. And I went in there, chat love bombing it. It's like, what's going on, dudes? Fat Buns loves you, all that. And then their face was like, oh my God, it's just. I have found them to be the most unpleasant of people for some reason, and I get people like literally cursing me, like in my comments saying, you know, you're going to burn in hell. So like, okay, fine.
Because you don't agree with them.
Because I don't agree with them. Religion's the biggest control. Look, I wouldn't take it away from anybody. You know, there's quarters. You know, there's all of them Catholics out there. You know, a billion of them, and all the rest. We know what we know
I
about.
suppose if you do like a half-hour bit, just like mocking them, you can expect some kind of comeback from that.
I get a big comeback. I should do it actually.
Well, I mean, it's just logical speaking. Like, you know the way things work, and like, you know, if you
Well,
know
I
with
do
your
what makes me
like,
happy, and
with
I
your
like to take
images
the
and your eloquence, you can really sort of get in there, and they're like, whoa, we've got to have some kind of comeback to this.
I do get like sinful lambs probably a bit much, especially with some of my Jesus movies and stuff. But at the end of the day, like, you know, I literally gives me like a tickly feeling. It makes me feel happy. So it can't be a bad thing. And as I said, I'm being selfish. I'm thinking like about what makes me happy, and I don't need much.
What gives you a good
I honestly good company, yeah, a woman, a bit of weed, and that's it. Honestly, and a little bit of good lunch. I don't even need things, not things, not things. I need people. I need love, yeah. But like I said about giving love away, you know, I've been giving it away left, right, and centre. My thing was, I love everyone by default, and then as soon as they start opening their mouth, I'm like, yeah. Nowadays, it's completely different. I'm thinking, you know, like, hang on a minute, maybe I should just put my love where it's worthy, because I've been giving people love that they don't even love them fucking selves, and they make no piss poor effort in this place, you know? And I'm thinking, well, you were worthy, why the fuck did I make the effort? You're supposed to follow through, and, you know, do the rest of the work yourself, you know? But, you know, it's missed. So, where people are worthy, you know, you can see the love, and, you know, see the light in their eyes. I will give it, and I don't care who they are, what walk of life they're from. You know, I can see the magic in everyone. You know, I recognise myself in people as well. You know, and you know, I get hurt by it. I get hurt by the way they think. You know, and they're really fucking ugly minds, and the fact that they are addicted to bad news, bad information. You know, people will go home and they'll want to switch the news on as soon as they come from work, sit there, yeah? Newscasters will tell you, it's all, nothing on here is fucking real. They will tell you that this is not real. But they'll sit there and discuss it the next day. They'll build fears up. And that's what I wanted to say about health, right? Now, I don't know what camp any of you guys did. We've all been through it all with germ theory, terrain theory. We've all, you know, heard of these, you know, these different ideas. Now, you know, there's other ideas as well. I think, and going from what I learned in my past, is illness is caused through depression and being on a negative fucking bomb. I used to be on a bus, I used to hate going to work, stinking fucking bus. Oh, I can't stand that boss, I can't do that again on a fucking day. And I'd literally say, I think I'll just be ill. And I would literally get ill. I would make myself fucking ill just not to go to work. How many people do that? Especially in stinking British winters, not difficult. So, the only thing I found out is like, I used to go in like, when I used to go mitching from school, we used to go in deep river water, you know, just up here in the Drome, up to our waist, freezing cold, go all the way home, freezing cold, soaking fucking wet, nothing would happen.
And me.
If you got really, really wet up to your neck, you would have shock to your system, and the shock, that would give you a cold. That proves, beyond the shadow of a doubt, that you're not catching fucking germs in the water. It's showing you that your body responded to trauma, it was making you ill. And that is what they just did. It is depression and illness. It manifests. It's the energy. If you think about a certain part as well, a certain part of your body, yes. And you send all of that energy to that, that will manifest. People will grow fucking tumours because of that, because of the power of the belief system. The power, you know, the opposite. You know, there was a guy, a famous guy who died in 1992, Michael Talbot, who wrote Holographic Universe Principle, and he had psychic abilities. He lived in a house, he grew up in a poltergeist. He told some unbelievable stories. Honestly, guys, the guy was he explained that under hypnotism, okay, that they can literally make people invisible. Like he had a daughter, he was put into a hypnotism in a theta state, and he had his daughter put in front of him, and she was holding a pocket watch behind her back. He could see the pocket watch. He literally read the inscription off the back, just floating in the air. The hypnotism made her invisible, and you could see, how is this even fucking possible unless there's some sort of technology going on here? Because magic is M-A-G, magnets, everything to do is to do with technology. Futuristic, all of this, I think, is some sort of technology playing on. I really do, yeah. And, you know, everything that everyone is believing, everyone is thinking, it's all fake. It's fake as fuck, yeah. We are so much more. We were there before. You know, I think this. I think that if this collective IT, you know, standing alone, taking sovereignty for your own, being the captain of your own shit, doing it yourself, yeah. Trust yourself. Magic happens, yeah. If you think like with me, like the first time I went over to America, yeah, chasing fucking shower on a penny, yeah. I went over on fuck off, yeah, and literally stayed there 6 weeks, just fucking on a wing and a fucking prayer. Do you know what I never did? I never worried. I never thought, well, where am I going to sleep tonight? Or how am I going to eat tomorrow? I never thought about any of those thoughts. I just thought, I'm a happy person. Fuck it, I'm in it. I never wanted nothing. Quite don't want much. But everything just came to me. Magically. Magical little helpers came out of nowhere. I'm like, oh, that was weird. Good timing too. It was always happening, and it was always magic, and it was always good, yeah? I came back to Britain, yeah, with Cheryl, and instantly I started to feel fucking Cardiff-Wales, yeah? Started to get on the British bus, and I noticed looking at me in the mirror, and looking at me on video, I'm like, oh, fuck me. I'm not buzzing and fucking sparkling like I'm in America, yeah? Because it's Britain, and it's the middle of winter, I get it. It's because I changed so much, and when I got back, nobody else had, and everyone was still completely invested in negativity, and I just couldn't stand it. So, sorry?
No, we would.
People are though. It's MK Ultra on fucking YouTube. They put it together to get into people's heads. Fuck with them so they don't focus on
They have to keep us.
themselves.
They have to keep us fear-bound constantly. With that part, we can turn it around.
Well, this is it.
Bang. That's why it's got to be constant.
If you're on a negative buzz, yeah, your power manifestation still works exactly the same. You can just manage to, manifest yourself a shitty fucking world.
And you get
illness and everything else. Yes. Yeah.
That's why they constantly try to use something else. Oh no, I've heard about them kids getting married, so I'm worried about that. 1,000 kids gone missing. Is that real?
Again, bro, again.
Where's it all the line?
Again, your gender, missing children, the gay in the fucking feelies, zero fucking proof. It's like this Epstein, isn't it? Yeah? It's like zero proof that any of this shit went on. I never even heard of the cunt fucking 3 years ago. Just shit out of nowhere. Yeah? Pictures on the internet, but what does it do? It gets a fuck ton of people thinking about fucking pedophiles, that's right. I'm putting their mind in that space and giving that their fucking energy, is that right?
I had 2 good weeks on the
I can see that. And they're doing endless amounts of these agendas to fuck with people's minds, so they put their minds geared into a certain fucking place. I can see what they're doing. Yeah.
Have they all sold their souls to be famous?
If you do go through that, they are, you can see the ones that are, because they're really fucking unhappy. Because they are a bitch and they can't go and so free to them. They just go do whatever they told.
And what about the one-hit wonders? They wanted to sell the soul.
You know the Tom Petty, right? Tom Petty that sold his intellectual context, and he fought them for 10 years in court because they gave him a contract that said, like, he didn't know the small print. He said, any of your music from now on is ours. He's like, 10 years ago, I didn't go, what? And they just tried to take all of his work. That's what they do.
They own it. They own it. They have to have it first of all, they'll reverse it. It's in parents, kids, son, daughter, nobody knows. Jesus Christ,
So,
it's
like,
horrible.
the narratives they're obsessed with are cloning,
Yeah. Have you seen Kanye West hasn't got a tattoo anymore?
Well,
Is he a clone?
who is it? Have you seen Kanye West?
I've seen Kanye West.
Not Kanye West, who the fuck he is. Have you seen any of these people?
Do they
Not in the
exist?
flesh.
Do they even exist?
Bro, I don't think so, right? Because any of these people in the mainstream, right, they look different when you see them in each fucking photograph, right? I just went to San Diego. Britney Spears' body double turned up to the event. She's hanging around with Campbell.
It's all
Hit me,
big.
baby, one more time. She looks exactly like her. Yeah?
Did she have the microphone?
That doesn't exist anymore in the Mandela effect.
Exactly.
So, yeah, so they're upset, they're really weirdly racist, so they keep going on about Jews all the fucking time, yeah? I don't give a fuck what we're on there, but I'm sure, like, you know, when they don't mind when they're serving them in the fucking shop because they look like everybody else. It's just like, you know, everyone's got to tag it, their energy to this or that, because everyone else is, because the collective mindset's hating on this, and the collective mindset's hating on that. That, related soldiers. So, what we're doing that with my life anytime, surely.
Are you moving to America?
Well, this is a problem. So, so America, right. So, Cheryl is over either popping somewhere for us today. Because every time I go there, we're on a wing and a prayer, and I go, like, I literally stays at Dawn's house, I don't know where to stay. And she's put it up for 3 months. She's good as gold, but like,
It's sort of like film Living in America with Eddie Murphy.
yeah, of course.
That could be like a different version of you.
Bro, there's nothing like me in America. Nothing.
Are you
It's like an African king that went over.
The Texas people don't have a lot of
I'm mostly in Houston, but like they fucking love it in America, man. Fucking hell, they just like they get so tearful and
Oh,
everything.
it doesn't English like you, or Welsh or whatever. Where is it?
I got to explain to them. They go, so Wales, is that in England? No, it's not. You got to explain to them because they think there's just one country.
Where in America would you like to live, man?
In the south.
That is so cool.
Yeah, I'm a Southern Confederate at heart, you know. Because what they believe then, the people there, is that the American Civil War, okay, it's nothing like the official narrative. They say that it was a war of oppression and a genocide. So Sherman brings his army down, you know, he's just wiped out everybody he's come across. Literally, Tom's left nobody in them. They've taken it all out of the history books. They literally, all of them, there was 2 different Americas. There was the white capitalistic Americans up in the north, which they still are now, and there was the peaceful country with thick folk down in the south, with the same ways they've been living. They say that they all arrived 1600s, Mayflower. That's not what Cheryl's saying. Cheryl's saying that her grandparents from Kansas said, oh no, our people go way, 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 way back. You know, as I explained, I think America is the war, and I think these people were there all along.
The native Indians, Native American Indians.
Came from there.
Blacks are the native Indians. They're the indigenous people. They haven't been shipped over from Africa. Is that not the case?
Well,
If you look at a picture of an Indian.
they've moved, haven't they? Nobody, it seems they've been shifting everywhere around. No one seems to be where they're supposed to be.
Well,
So,
they told them
like
they had to
Chinese.
identify as
I
Negroes. so they're
know
gonna
in
do
China,
something.
all the skeletons are Caucasian, aren't they?
They're Caucasian, and the Chinese are from a colder climate because their eyes have adopted for ice protection from snow blindness. That's why the eyes
Like the
look like that.
Eskimos.
But with
Inuit.
the North American Indians, yeah, I can't see how they were there originally.
I
Okay,
think that's what it's
and
Aboriginals
plus-
like Australia.
Yeah, they got like they look a lot like Inuit, as you say, you know. So I think they're probably from.
Where do you think the excess population came from, though? Take those San Francisco videos, yeah?
Mind blowing.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're all coming in
Incubate
with
babies.
parasols and they come in white.
Well, they can.
Are they making rid of that?
Where did they come from? Cloning?
Yeah. Are they? They must be.
Who's cloning them?
Underground. Whoever is controlling this place.
Has anyone got a family member who was a Freemason? My great granddad was the leader of the
My
Freemasons.
father was
in Barrow,
president
Furness.
of Siemens.
I've never met the guy.
I think he was.
My nan's dad was sitting in the garden.
Well, it's
the whole-
bullshit. Let me
the
tell you
whole-
about Freemasonry, right? They don't know shit. Okay? They
The leader
get,
of the Freemasons.
they just take them in, they tell them how this place runs within the context of how they need to know this place runs. So they'll tell them, we are running this operation, then are all the fucking bitches, and we own them. And that's what they're going to explain to you, okay? They're going to explain about the social engineering programs, contemporary music. They're going to say we nick everybody's shit. all of our most famous works are taken out students in universities. There's no one who is the original content provider in their mainstream. They haven't got it. They just don't do it. They steal everything. Yeah.
Steal all our ideas. We're the creators.
We're the creators, and yeah, they steal it.
What do you think about bringing back the healing thing with the cathedrals, the songs, the organs, the bells, the, you know,
Where you think back?
They would regenerate
back with everybody?
that can come back, you know. I think there's going to be a second renaissance, and I think it's coming soon. And I don't think everyone's going to be.
You take what they've done to the Lambeth Cathedral up there, they put that massive big block across there.
Okay.
Yeah?
So,
What's that? What do you mean?
Well, a statue, sort of modern statue.
well, I see that. Now, that's because of the bomb damage.
Okay.
That's because of the bomb damage. Now, Wilson Brackett say that's the first cathedral on Earth. They say. Yeah, the Saxon bit goes back or whatever.
Some table as well, outside the story,
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. I'll have to look.
Oh, it's a fantastic place. You go in there, it's like a flags all blown up.
I think it was Chester Cathedral already too, and a metre down, they've got a hole in the floor with glass over it, with like Roman mosaic, a metre down. There's a beautiful floor, there's a whole place, so a metre down, Roman, beautiful Roman floor.
They shout to our...
There was a mud flood in there.
Yeah, then when I went on that tour, I went up to all of them, and they shout to
Right, if you dug down a metre through that, it's possible. Because I have done that.
Oh, yeah.
I dug down 2 foot and found another corridor floor in the outthrough extent. Which means, why is it 2 foot of mud outside the house? But the what? 2 fucking corridors.
Bullshit, brother. Cultural layers.
It was only a 16 foot seat, it's only 18 foot.
You go down and see the buildings for someone else.
Oh yeah, no, it's not at all. Yeah,
St. Taylor's well, Old Canal, the Library, Cardiff Centre, Churchill Way, that old canal they call it now.
even here in England,
Everywhere.
Wilson Road, yeah, if you go around the back, there's like literally 3 stories.
The
There'll be
rest,
another 3 in the ground.
you know, the red building on the top.
Very old, isn't it?
Sorry?
The castle. The Cardiff Castle looks
It looks brand new,
No,
doesn't it?
it's new.
It's so pristine, I need to see it today.
2 weeks ago, I took a shout to Caerphilly Castle, and she's like, this place has never been used. It's like supposed to be the 2nd biggest castle in Wales, right? Yeah, I go in a pub, and there's a picture on the wall, and it's like 1811, okay, and they're just showing this loads of rubble with no fucking wall outside. Yet this, it's like, hang on, you're giving the game away, it's on the fucking wall. That's what it looked like 200 years ago.
They don't
Construction
care.
back.
Oh, that wall up there is all Victorian, it's all happened later, and they're just telling people
Yeah,
that it's done by.
Yeah, the castle looks too brand new to me. That's pristine lines.
Oh no, it's supposed to be
beautiful.
It's supposed to be 1800s, but there is some photographs online.
It's built on a past, something that was there before. And
There's a Roman wall underneath it.
Yeah, they just skid you up to the start.
Roman walls underneath it.
Whitney calls it the start.
There's something going on with all the canals, you know, because all guys head technology, you know, bringing guys standing waves.
That's mine,
So that's what you're saying. So underneath all the had it, when we've been walking, there's no canals. You
grabbed it.
Queen Street was all canals.
It's just brilliant. I went down the second one on Churchill Way. They just got it up.
Yeah, Churchill Way as well, but it goes underneath the parallel.
Oh shit! It's all concrete sides on it. It's like
All was close, I was a boat much in my lifetime, they knocked on one side, but I can remember they went to that one down both sides. It took away the one set of
Round my middle
I
head,
don't know what I meant. I'm not talking about one now. Yeah, little hat.
You're not saying
I always said, can we see it? Can we see it?
Excuse me! Don't be sorry.
To my sins, that's where I ended up. Yeah.
Well, actually, it's far better than that.
Oh yeah. She said she likes drinking long
Opportunities,
beer.
huh?
It's growing back.
The LED light.
The young gentleman down there.
So yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. So
Heineken, please.
Heineken?
Yeah,
That's him.
I need a wee.
Have you seen the blue pool underneath the garth? That's to a melt, the stuff under there is amazing. It goes way, way down. The little gap, they call it little gap, the hollow mountain. But I've been doing it as well back in the day.
There's a blue lagoon inside.
Yeah, if you go, yeah, way down.
Got the best mushrooms up the north as well.
Yeah, well, there's better places than that, I can tell you, but
Really?
yeah. But like also the across the river,
Yeah.
they're all off. So what about the thermal spring in Taxwell, the only one in Wales, for God's sake, what the hell's going on there? It's still fucking working, it's an utilitarian building.
Lots of money, I suppose. Yes,
Chimney thing that's there.
Quite work.
Right, yeah, the pinnacle on the one side.
That's the
3
wall.
days, even a building before Castle Before, there was a castle there before Castle. They
475.
put golf course on the one side and the back side. Always golf courses seem to go up to heights.
So will you rebuild it all
Oh, yeah.
to height stuff?
Where's the nearest chicken around here?
Sorry?
Oh,
yeah.
Down that way,
Building stuff on
right,
site.
Yeah,
on
I
the
think
left-hand side a little.
How far would it take you? About 5-10 minutes.
Well, anyway, but a little bit later.
I highly recommend
I'll go to 6. I'll do a little bit.
you go to over the other side and go to Wilson Road.
And then we'll have to
What's that chicken on?
Wilson Road.
I'll go my film.
It's within walking distance. You walk straight down there, go straight down the road, turn right, go up the by the side of the church, cross over the main road, walk up that hill, and it's just up there.
I'll try
It
to.
was there, anyway.
It's great, that's what I said to her.
And the cat and the Kelly still on the street, but not behind us.
Oh, yeah. Same matchup, the same.
Yeah.
Was it Irish or something?
Oh yes.
Can I get another drink?
No.
Please! I'll be your best friend.
What are you having?
Same again, I reckon.
IPA.
Yes,
Oh, can somebody tell that gentleman in the yellow and blue hat that his coffee is ready, please?
I'll bring it over to you.
Oh, fine. Well, I didn't know if you wanted sugar.
Is this the coffee and that's the sugar? Is that a spoon?
That's a spoon and
I've
the
got to take all
sweetness
this.
just in
That's
case.
fucking poison and this ain't no better. You're trying to hurt him.
Well, I didn't know if you wanted
Brown
any of it.
sugar's a nice start. Sorry, I shouldn't have done that.
It's better than nothing. Don't have a go at me because you've got sugar.
Brown sugar.
But it's like you take a picture of it, freeze it. Right. You do better to get on the bus. There's a bus stop just by there, and it'll cost you £2. I just paid 25 away from it. Yeah. Take you straight to the bus stop is just over by there.
What's the number of one?
17. No, it's not. It's an 18. It's an 18. Yes, the 18 goes all the way around. Bro, you get off in the main bus stop. It takes
Oh, that's fucking no. Get off. Do you need a spare along there?
Having a good time?
Yeah.
I filmed most of it.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Yeah, it's alright. I double as a cameraman, you know that.
Yes, good bunch.
Yeah, strange in there, but fun. Where Matt?
Yes, well, glad they're British.
Indeed.
It is. There's benches there if anyone wants.
You'll have to uncover them in a bit so people announce it, like, you know. So that was the first part, more later.